one kind of interesting component to the MicroPlace story is we're owned by eBay, which is for a social entrepreneur trying to get business off the ground, a real dream. But the real exciting kind of part of being a part of eBay is that arguably it's the world's greatest online marketplace. And what we're endeavoring to be is a marketplace for microfinance investments. And so there's a lot of lessons that we can learn from an eBay experience. So for example, one of my kind of dreams for MicroPlace is that we bring transparency to the industry, right? So as an investor, you can make an informed decision about where best to place your capital, which organization meets my needs, which organization is doing the best work in the field, that kind of thing. And that's basically impossible today. There is no place you can go right now to really understand exactly which organizations are best suited to what your interests are, and are, have the best financials, have the best track record in terms of getting people out of poverty. That kind of transparency really doesn't exist in the industry yet. There are lots of pockets of efforts going on as we speak to create more transparency. There's even an organization that was just launched called mftransparency.org. So we're working on it, but we're not there yet. So I've been trying to learn as many lessons as I can from eBay on how to do this, because I think eBay represents the most transparent marketplace in the world. For example, if you want to go buy a 3-year-old convertible Mini, right? You could go to eBay Motors and there's a zillion Minis listed there, right? The sellers will actually post photos of the dents on the bumper that are close-up. So you have a close-up photo of, the scratch or the dent or whatever it is on the side of the car. So what does that have to do with anything? Well, to me, that represents the seller having to go so far to sell this car through eBay that they have to actually provide close-ups of their flaws, right? So before you buy that car, you know every single little flaw associated with this car. And the seller has to do that because the seller on eBay can't compete to sell their car without doing that because everybody else is, right? So it's an efficient market. And in microfinance, it's still very easy to, keep your flaws, kind of, dirty laundry hidden under the covers there. So one of the kind of big dreams, and this is a big picture thing, not today, but in the future that we hope MicroPlace evolves to become truly a transparent marketplace, so that if you want to know all the details, the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy about a microfinance organization before you invest, you're armed with all the information that you need. And we're trying to basically be Switzerland, right? Or the UN or whatever. Like we're just an agnostic platform. So our job really is to just provide the information and let the investor decide, what's important to you. You might care about maximizing return and get a 5% instrument, but that is an organization that reaches poor, not the very poor. Or you might care about getting 1% return, that's fine with you, because that organization is targeting the very poorest of the poor, right? So again, we're Switzerland. We don't advocate one or another, we just arm you with the information you need.